So this is the third time someone has tried to assassinate the President of the United States. And the fact that this administration still isn't taking security seriously, or at least it seems that way, this is completely ridiculous. And this needs to change as soon as possible. We got Cole Thomas Allen scoping out the place. There's no sound. Not sure what's going on with that door, but he comes into the gym. Looks like he has a problem trying to get his card out, maybe. But anyway, he comes in the gym. Like laughs, talks with her for a second, says something. And then he casually walks around, looking at things, kind of weird. Stands there. It's like The Sims. You ever played The Sims? And they go and they walk around and look at things. It's like a sim right now. Kind of weird. Easy to say that after the fact. Says bye. See you later. Why did he even go into the gym though? I don't know why he came in here. Maybe he's looking to see if see through the windows. Goes back down the hall. 3 minutes pass. Approximately 3 minutes pass. Hit play. 3 minutes pass, and we have the employee, whoever this is, checking to make sure doors are locked. Looks like it might be a kitchen area based on the flooring, maybe cafeteria or something. Not sure. He walks by, open that out. And I'm wondering if he was looking over here to see if you could see through what's behind there. I don't know. This is the next day. He arrives again with his coat. If you look carefully, you can kind of see he's walking a bit odd. Not moving his arm like he was last time. It looks like something's heavy right there. Now this is the alarming part. You have 3, 7, 8. There's gonna be a 9th person, and then there's gonna be another guy that shows up on the right side. So you have 10. You're gonna have 10 people over here. Not sure where the guy on the side goes. You have 9 people right here. There's still a lot of things that don't make sense about this. He emerges. You can see him walk through. He goes into here. And then K9 shows up. Not sure what he said to him. What did he ask? Why is he even back here? Is the main thing for me. He's just a dude in a coat, and he walks into this room over here. What's in this room? I don't know what's in that room. But the fact that this is being set up and a guy just walks by and this dude doesn't do anything is alarming in itself. And the fact that 2 seconds after he turns his head, 1, 2, he comes sprinting out and he looks back. He sees him sprinting out. Does he yell? Does he shout? Does he say anything? This guy right here notices him. Look how quick that was. I want to do something real quick. Let's go back. He appears. 1, 2, He's out and he's already shot once. In 2 seconds, he pulled his gun and shot, fired one round. Now, he does shoot somebody with his shotgun, but it hits his bulletproof vest. So he doesn't, whoever he hit, they didn't die. They're still alive. They're fine. Nothing happened. But everyone else, and this guy has a canine and doesn't let it go. Let the dog go. That's what they're there for. Sure, you want to keep the dog safe. Maybe the dog isn't trained for that. Maybe that's just like a sniffer dog. I assume all canines are trained in some sort of close personal. You always see it, right? The guys when they're training, the dog comes up and bites their arm. They're wearing those full body suits so they don't die. So that guy, this dude right here, this guy pulled his gun in 2 seconds. All right, he's looking over here, looking around. 1, 2, boom, shot. He shot this guy, this dude right here. He's thinking about Marie's calendars, hot pies, TV dinners. 1, 2, 3. Look at how much he fidgeted and was off balance. Secret Service police. This guy sees him. Oh crap! Casually pulls his thing. Look at him. He's like, he's gone. He's gone. By the time he was ready, he's already gone. And then they don't do anything. They stand there. You wait for everyone to show up so there's people in the way and you can't run. Chase him. And where'd the guy with the canine go? Like if that's me, I have my hand on my gun. Like what are you doing back here? Who are you? What are you doing? This is a security area. This isn't a place for pedestrians right now. You can't just be walking around, going into rooms. That's what I'm doing. I'm asking him, what the hell are you doing back here? Who are you? Do you have identification? Do you work for the hotel? You can't be back here. He walks away. There he is. Still holding on to the dog. Dude, look. He puts his hand on his gun. He's still holding the dog. He's already about to shoot someone. You can't make this up. But you can make this up. Look, the cop runs away. Look. He runs away, and then the other guy shows up. And he's gone. He's gone. All these people need to be retrained. Or fired. Either or. And what is he... what are they doing? You need to be paying attention from the moment you get to the event to the moment you're in bed back at your hotel. The whole time you're here and you're working, 100% attention all the time. You can't be leaning up against a case. You can't be daydreaming. You can't be having small talk. You need to stay focused on everything that's going on around you, especially when the president of the United States is around. Because when you don't do that, that's when this bullshit happens. All these people, all these guys could have been killed. Everyone here could have died. Imagine if, like he says in his manifesto, if he was an Iranian agent or a Muslim terrorist, right, that looked normal or passing at least, and he had a bomb strapped to him, or he put an IED in this room or somewhere, and then he runs away. Boom! That blows up. All these people are dead. And then he has a bomb on him as well, and he makes his way to the president and blows himself up in the dining room, and our president is dead. And maybe the vice president too. Now we have no leadership. Imagine that happening. if I were like right here and I saw this guy running over, I probably would have ducked down. But, oh crap, this dude's shooting and he's gonna be shooting right towards me. I probably would have fell down like behind this or something. And then right after that, I'm getting up. And I'm running after him. This guy has a shotgun in a public place where the president is. Why am I just gonna hang out? I'm not hanging out. But this dude should have just started running after him instead of trying to pull his gun at that point. He's gone. There's no one there. If I were the dude with the canine, I would have let the dog go, stick him, get him. But you can't make that up.
Shooter.
I was shocked. I didn't believe it. I thought,
These are his
no,
neighbors.
They're just saying that.
Today, Allen's Torrance neighbors are left reeling after finding out he's the man arrested in the D.C. shooting.
It's really surprising, really shocking. I'm sad for his family. You know, his parents are good people. They don't deserve this. They're school teachers, solid, like really solid members of the community.
Now, sources tell Associated Press that Allen's brother called police in Connecticut once he saw the message that his brother sent, but that call came 2 hours after the shooting. Meantime, Allen's sister told investigators that Allen bought the weapons legally in California and he kept them here at his parents' house without his parents knowing. Reporting live in Torrance.
But why are you going to own firearms if you're not going to keep them at your own residence? Why are you going to keep them somewhere else without people knowing? This is what he looked like. He went in like Rambo, John Wick, Hitman style. I think number one is the shotgun. Looks like the strap goes up, shoulder strap. And then I think number two is a 38 special. Then he has a Rambo knife, a K-bar, probably. And then I think these are knives as well. He had a lot of knives on him, apparently. And in his manifesto, he has a whole bunch of stuff in here. And he says he expected security cameras at every bend, bugged hotel rooms, armed agents every 10 feet, and metal detectors out the wazoo. What he got? No security, not in transport, not in the hotel, not in the event. The one thing he noticed walking into the hotel was a sense of arrogance. I walked in with multiple weapons and not a single person there considers the possibility that I could be a threat. The security at the event is all outside, focused on protesters and current arrivals, because apparently no one thought about what happens if someone checks in the day before. This level of incompetence is insane, which it is. And I very sincerely hope it's corrected by the time this country gets actually competent leadership again. Like, if I was an Iranian agent instead of American citizen, I could have brought in Dan Madous in here and no one would have noticed shit. Actually insane. And then at the end he says, can't really recommend it, stay in school, kids. After he says he wants to throw up and he's angry and thinks about all the stuff that he wants to do but can't. He went into this thinking it was going to be a suicide mission, that he was going to die. And he didn't die, because we caught him. You're still alive, now you get to deal with it more. But the fact of the matter is that this is the third time someone has gotten within so many feet of our president of this country, and that has to stop. That cannot happen. Like when Thomas Crooks was on the roof. The sniper team saw him on the roof, and a cop had approached Thomas Crooks when he was getting onto the roof, and Thomas pointed his AR-15 at him and told him to stand down or to go away or something, and I guess the cop did. He didn't do anything. Why? Why didn't you do anything? The president almost got assassinated that day, and because the president almost got assassinated, other people died by the other numerous shots he took. I think five or six shots. I think he fired. Other people got hit and they died. Innocent people died because someone didn't stop a crazy person crawling up onto a roof at a presidential event. These dudes saw him. The snipers saw him. Why didn't they shoot him? Fire a warning shot or something so that everyone hears it. CIA covers the president. Now he's stuck on a roof. Now you can deal with that. Now you can handle that situation. But they didn't. They waited. They tried to communicate. They're doing radio stuff. There's a guy in normal clothing with a rifle on a roof looking at the president. Why would you even hesitate? That makes no sense. But the fact that people have this idea that it's okay to assassinate somebody because they don't agree with somebody, or they don't agree with what they think or what they say, or they just don't like them, that they can just go kill this person and do away with it completely, is not how we do things in America. You can't do that. You can't go around assassinating people or ending people's lives because you don't agree with what they say, think, or do, or whatever. There's proper ways to do things. And if you do those proper ways and go through the proper channels and take the necessary steps to try to change something, impeach a president, impeach a governor, or recall a governor, or stop something the proper way, you're either going to succeed or you're going to fail. Depends what the people want, right? We've been trying to recall Gavin Newsom numerous times, and somehow he keeps not getting recalled. Now we're in the final year of his governorship. He should have not been governor years ago. He should have been banned from running any type of state, city, hopefully never the country, right? But we're dealing with it. We tried to recall him, and it didn't work. Now we're still dealing with it. We're not assassinating anybody. We're not wishing harm on people. You can't do that. That's not how we do things in the United States. You guys really need to calm down with this state of mind. This is complete insanity at this point. The insanity is showing. He was also a part of a group called the Wide Awakes. I think, is that what it was called? Wide Awakes link. Cole Thomas Allen. Wide Awakes. So we have Antifa, and now we have Wide Awakes. The Wide Awakes. Though the exact nature of his affiliation with any specific modern iteration of the group remains unclear. Who are the Wide Awakes? A 2020 art-led civic engagement project also used the name but has been inactive for years, and representatives confirmed Allen had no affiliation with this project. A current activist network organizes anti-ICE noise protests, co-sponsored by groups like Sunrise Movement and Climate Defiance, sometimes referred to as Wide Awakes. Unclear whether Allen was affiliated with this or any other. So it's not clear. The Wide Awakes. But apparently there's another group. How many more groups are there going to be?